Well, hi, Mr. Linson. I'm going to be reading you and analyzing why what I write is important. So, here in the rubric. So, yeah, why it matters to the bigger idea, which I also write them in my essay. So, let's start. I remember the first time I listened to Ivor. I got through it all without skipping any songs. Something I normally would never do. This album interests me, not only because of the great songs in it, but because I could relate to the lyrics. The funny thing is that at first I didn't relate to it at all. The more I listened to it, and the more I read it, certain memories would pop up in my head, and I started to make connections with chapters of my life I had nearly forgotten. To relate, I had to open up and search for my feelings and memories like I never had while listening to songs. Igor engaged me with its various melodies and also with its powerful lyrics. This album is differently from previous ones, not only because of the styles he implements, but most importantly, what he sings about. In his previous albums, Taylor has explored his childhood, including the absence of his father, critical acclaim, and love. To compare, in Igor, he explores complexities of a relationship. He thinks about breakups, vanishings of a relationship, denial, acceptance, manipulation, and unfaithfulness. You could say this embarks at the love theme, but it doesn't quite hit it. This is more of a breakout album than of a love one. He thinks through the entire journey that is having a relationship, and the hardness it is to break it up and deal with it towards the future. What is important about this is that, uh, well, like going through like the whole stages of the relationship, people who might be going through it and having some hard times, maybe who just end up having a relationship, might be able to connect and feel related towards Tyler's songs. So this may help them go through with them with their relationship, and will feel more comforted. So let's continue here. Love is in both melodies, but isn't the main theme. On the other hand, the beats and sounds Taylor uses are unique and clever. He uses orchestra-type background singing, distorts the beat and his voice. Not only that, but Taylor also makes use of cars, airplanes, and siren and gun noises. In the song "Earthquake", it can be hinted that this album won't be similar to the previous ones. In this song, Taylor sings most of it, while it can with a little bit of rap, but it creates a stage for the upcoming songs. Due to it being the first song of the album, apart from the opening theme, which doesn't count, this song includes a more melodic tone and not so much of a classic hip-hop feel to it. Obviously, this isn't the case for all of his songs. At the end of the day, this is a rap album, but it explores and opens the door to a more diverse melodic type of rap. So how I said, this can be hinted that the album will be a little different to what it normally used to be, and it may even open up rap's horizons, which I will talk about later. In the song New Magic Wand, Taylor explores being a sideman in a relationship, and also sorry, may expose his homosexuality, even though it is not for sure. Taylor sings, I saw a photo, you look gorgeous, my eyes are green, I hit my badges. I need to get her off the picture, she's fucking up my frame, she's not developed like we are. My brother said I'm on the spectrum, don't call me selfish, I ain't sharing. The 60/40 isn't working, I want 100 of your time, you're mine. So, when he says, I need to get her off the picture and I want 100 of your time, you're mine, we clearly see how he's sharing a person in a relationship, but we don't know for sure if he's talking about a girl or a guy. He never uses pronouns to clarify, but Taylor just leaves some clues. When he sings, she's really fucking up my frame, so we know that the main partner is a girl. but we can assume that this is a straight relationship. So to prove he's not dating a guy, we can pick up the following part of the song. She's not developed like we are. With this quote, we can almost be certain that he's talking about a guy. We can conclude that Taylor wants to come out but doesn't want to do it directly, so he uses his heart as a way to express his true feelings. In the song A Boy is a Gun, it may seem that Taylor, yet again, exploring his homosexuality. He falls for a boy and says, "You're my favorite Gorgon." And in the song, the boy wants to return with his female partner. But Taylor, to fight for him, says, "I hope you know she can't compete with me." Taylor has talked about having a boyfriend when he was 15, and he says he's pretty open-minded, but never has officially come out. From Taylor's part, to mention his homosexuality is really important, not only because it will be more relatable to a bigger audience, including people from the LGBT community. Besides, this song can open up this topic to the rap genre. For rappers, it has been almost unprecedented to talk about their homosexuality in their songs. So by Taylor talking about it, might motivate other rappers to come out and explore more their feelings. So yeah, what I'm saying here, like the bigger idea is that how Taylor is expressing or maybe expressing his homosexuality. This might motivate other rappers to maybe come out of the closet or like talk about their songs, which this can like expand the rap genre horizon, because how I said, homosexuality is not like talked really in the hip hop genre, and this album and some of his songs can be a doorway for new rappers to talk about this, and also about the inclusion of LGBT community, which is often like make fun of in this type of music, and it's great to see it being included in a positive way. So let's continue. In the song Puppet, Taylor sings about being manipulated and wanting to be loved by someone. In the lyrics, he says, "I want your company, I need your company. I want you to want for me, I can't maneuver without you next to me. It's so complex to me." I can relate to this because at the stage of my life, I felt unwanted and alone. So having a few people to connect with me made me more dependent on them. And by that ending up feeling more appreciated and by that ending up feeling more appreciated and wanted. But I bet I'm not the only one who can relate. There are many people without personalities who need to wake up and be themselves. This song can help those people realize their dependency and help them be more independent. So yeah, as I also mentioned this, well, yeah, so many people may be dependent on others, and this song may help them realize that, and uh, well, by realizing them, they can try to be more independent and stop being more of followers and more of leaders. So it looks like the bigger idea in that sense. So let's continue. In the song Gone Gone Slash Thank You, Taylor sings about one of his loves that has gone away for good and will never be again with him. But at the same time, he feels happy for that person and wishes him the best. Taylor sings, "Whether it's rain or shine, I know I'm fine. For now, my love's gone, my love's gone, my love's gone, oh gone. 2, 3, go. Or maybe it's just a dream that I can't seem to wake up from. My love's gone, my love's gone, my love's gone, gone." So I can connect with this because one time a girl I liked was moving away to another country. I was heartbroken and ended up thinking she was gone forever. Thankfully, she came back, but I struggled in those times. So the message Taylor brings is really important because many people will go through this type of experience, and this song may help them find comfort and understanding while going through hard times. So yeah, if anyone is going through a breakup, they could listen to this song and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves and be more understanding of that person. And not like being bitter, but more comprehensive. So in conclusion, Igor's is an excellent album. Taylor embarks many themes that can be relatable with many people from all around the world, from 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 people around the world, people of different ages, ethnic groups, and religions. Not only that, but he expands hip hop's horizons. Sorry, exploring themes rarely seen in this genre. Plus, the creative and clever use of the beat makes this album melodies unique. The beautiful thing about Igor is that this is not superficial. What I mean is that to truly understand it and relate to it, you need to dig deep in your heart and open up with yourself. Taylor doesn't sing slash rap about simple things. He's such a good artist because he explores personal subjects and manners that enrich his songs way more than if he used common topics. So yeah, in conclusion, I really like the album. I think I listen to it every day still. Some of my favorite songs are on it, and what I'm saying here, I think it's really good because it embarks many personal topics, not seen many in mainstream media, mainstream songs. But it is always nice to like relate to a deeper level, so you feel more connected with the artist and appreciate their songs even more. So yeah, that's all, Mister. Sorry for coughing that much and being this late. Haha, here's that album, my favorite song.